Live from the Nebraska Ag Expo, this is the Sunrise Report. This special presentation is being brought to you by the Nebraska Ag Expo and Prairie Industries. Now, let's go inside the Lancaster Event Center in Lincoln for this morning's Sunrise Report. Here are your hosts, Bryce Tusker and Chad Moyer.
Well, good Wednesday morning to you, and welcome back inside the Lancaster Event Center. Bryce Tusker and Alex Voichoskie joining you for this morning's Sunrise Report. Chad Moyer had to step aside, but Alex, appreciate you jumping in here and filling in.
Absolutely. I'm no Chad Moyer, but I'll do my best here.
Well, it is day 2 of the Nebraska Ag Expo, and on this morning's Sunrise Report, we've got a jam-packed show. But first, let's look back a little bit, Alex. You were able to join us yesterday and help out with some of the different reports and talk with exhibitors and those walking by the booth. How did things go from your perspective?
Yeah, so there are a lot of people who are really excited to be here, Bryce, and it's really good to see people out and about. Got to wear the masks, but it means that everybody can be out here and enjoy the show, so it's really great to see. Absolutely.
Heard those same comments, and good crowd yesterday, expecting another good one today. Weather's nice outside, folks, but kind of sloppy out on the farmyard, as Chad said yesterday. So good opportunity to come on inside the Lancaster Event Center and check out the more than 9 acres, folks, of exhibit space. So coming up on this morning's Sunrise Report, first we're going to check in with Cindy Feldman. She's the marketing director for the Nebraska and Iowa Equipment Dealers Association, the folks that run this show, and get her thoughts on how the show went and see what else we need to know as we jump into day number 2. And Alex, you actually have the next report for us with Farm Bureau.
I did. So day 2 of the Nebraska Ag Expo is Farm Bureau Day. It's something that a lot of people might not know, but we get to learn all about it, and I caught up with Lisa at the Farm Bureau, so excited for that.
And then finally, we'll round things out learning about the Walkabout Mother bin. You guys have probably seen this on social media, but the Walkabout, this massive 4,000 bushel grain storage device of sorts, is actually here at the show. So we've got a spotlight with Dave from the company as he tells us all about that. So jam-packed show, Alex. Let's jump into it with this morning's Sunrise Report.
All right, let's do it.
The Sunrise Report is brought to you by these Rural Radio Network partners. The Nebraska Ag Expo. It's a new name, but the same great show. Now in its 14th year, the annual Nebraska Ag Expo is the second largest indoor ag show in the United States. This pure ag show features the best ag has to offer, from big iron, precision ag, aerial imaging, and livestock production to inputs, data management, and more. And Prairie Industries. Prairie manufactures innovative, reliable agricultural equipment that maximizes customer efficiency and profitability. From their air reels to water solutions, Prairie has products to help your farming operation. Visit them at the Nebraska Ag Expo or visit them online at prairie.com.
Sunrise Report. Bryce Tusker joined with Cindy Feldman now from the Nebraska Ag Expo. And Cindy, we want to hear how things are going so far. We are into day number 2 of the Nebraska Ag Expo. We've been reminding folks, new name, same great show. And we kicked off yesterday. Nice to be back in person. How are things going from your perspective?
Very good, Bryce. Thanks for having me. Yeah, we're on day 2, Nebraska Farm Bureau Day. It's going to be probably better attended than the first day. Wednesday is usually our highest attendance day. We've got COVID protocols in place, so masks and hand sanitizer are at the door, wider aisles, more expanded seating. We've got the hemp seminars in Pavilion 3 going on at 10 a.m., 11:30, and 2 o'clock. They'll discuss fiber production, economics, and equipment needs for producing hemp in Nebraska. We've got a lot under one roof. We've got over 500 exhibitors and 100 new exhibitors here at the show.
You mentioned those new exhibitors, and folks can see the program in front of me. If you open it up, you've got the different new products on display here, and it's impressive. Amid all the turmoil and things we've been dealing with this year, you have 100 new exhibitors here at this show. Talk more about that. And it's got to feel good to know that people are still interested in coming out here exhibitor-wise. And the ones I talked to yesterday are just happy to have something to go to be able to visit with these the clients that they're walking around with.
Absolutely. You know, it surprises us every year that we find new companies to agriculture, some that are new, some that we haven't heard about. But this year, with some companies still being under travel bans, it allowed other companies to get into the show because usually there's a waiting list. Some of those companies are like, for instance, Walkabout Mother bin. It's a 4,000 bushel grain storage unit that goes into the field and acts like an additional grain cart or semi for storage of grain until the semis can get in the field. They were never at our show before, but this year they've gotten into both of our shows.
And a lot of people are impressed by seeing this just in the building adjacent to where you and I are sitting this morning. A lot of people are hovering around that and checking out what that is. Pretty impressive. And that's not just the only big piece of equipment, though. You head into the big pavilion where all the different dealers are located. Fun to see that equipment and just to physically see that in person. I can't get over how many people were talking about that yesterday. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, Pavilion 4 is usually where all the bigger equipment is, as well as MPA that you were referring to. We've got everything pure ag here at the show, 5 buildings, from technology, farm management systems, big iron, specialty manufacturing equipment, seed, crop, chemical, livestock, you name it, we've got it.
Absolutely. Final thoughts from you, Cindy, as we do enter day number 2. Going to be a busy day here at the Nebraska Ag Expo. What do folks need to know that are coming out today?
Our show hours are 8:30 to 4:30 today. Tomorrow they'll be 8:30 to 3. Get here early. You have another day if you find something special that you want to come back for tomorrow. Be sure to wear your mask, please, and just enjoy the show.
Very good. Appreciate that. And Cindy, you mentioned that today is Nebraska Farm Bureau Day, and Alex actually had the chance to visit with the folks over at the Nebraska Farm Bureau to learn what all this day celebration is like. So let's take that video now.
We're now joined by Lisa Klutz. She's with the Nebraska Farm Bureau, and day 2 of the Nebraska Ag Expo is Farm Bureau Day. Lisa, tell us what Farm Bureau Day is.
So Farm Bureau Day basically is a chance for us to highlight Farm Bureau and the value of belonging to Farm Bureau and the role that we play in agriculture in Nebraska. So it's a great partnership that we have with the Nebraska Ag Expo and the Iowa-Nebraska equipment dealers. So, yeah.
So what can people expect if they want to take part in Farm Bureau Day?
Okay, so first of all, you got to come to the Nebraska Ag Expo. The first 100 people actually to our booth get a free Farm Bureau t-shirt. If you are a Farm Bureau member, you get Farm Bureau gloves. You also get a free cup for concessions while you're walking through the show. If you have your mobile app, we'll give you a Farm Bureau stocking cap. See, it's just another value add for belonging to Farm Bureau. And one of the things we're going to tell you about is the work that we did with the property tax credit. So you don't have to be a member for this. And basically, everybody in Nebraska can take advantage of this property tax credit thanks to all the work that Nebraska Farm Bureau members did with our state legislature this year. So yeah, stop by and see us.
Absolutely. We're standing in front of a vehicle. Tell us a little bit more about this.
Well, so Farm Bureau members, actually, we have a lot of different benefits to kind of add some tangible value to belonging. One of them is with Ford. So we are giving away the Ultimate Ford Garage Package. It's basically everything but the Bronco. So it's garage stools, it's a 43-inch smart Roku TV. We've got a stainless steel cooler, a neon Ford clock, an emergency roadside assistance kit. So nice little prize package. And to highlight another benefit partnership, we have Grainger Milwaukee tools. So about $300-400 worth of tools from Grainger. It's a nice little to-go prize for coming to Farm Bureau, the Farm Bureau booth, and stopping by and seeing us at the Ag Expo.
That again is Lisa Klutz joining us. She's with the Nebraska Farm Bureau. Don't forget, the day 2 of the Nebraska Ag Expo is Farm Bureau Day. I'm Alex Voichoskie for the Rural Radio Network. So here at the Nebraska Ag Expo, there's a lot to see, but one thing you're not going to want to miss is the Walkabout Mother bin. It's featured in the multi-purpose arena, and Bryce had a chance to catch up with Dave at the Iowa Ag Expo. Here's the video. Check it out.
It works really well for farmers that are over 1,000 acres, all the way up to 20,000 acres, and it fits into operations to help you either relieve the fact that you can't get help, or it actually enables you to reduce the amount of trucks and labour that you do need. It effectively acts as a surge tank, or portable grain storage is also another way to put it. At the end of the field, therefore your grain cart never has to stop and wait, your combine never has to stop and wait, and your truck driver always has a load ready for him when he gets back to the field.
And this thing is massive. How many tires are involved here?
So we run super singles on it all. It's 7 axles, so 14 tires, and yeah, it holds the weight. There's a lot of questions about sinking into the mud and things like that, and it's not going to hurt it. So.
Anything else folks need to know about the Walkabout Mother bin?
Yeah, so the Mother bin is actually eligible for the farm storage loan program as well through the FSA, and if they want to talk to us about it or hear more about it, come and see us at the show or contact us through the website. The phone numbers and everything are on there. So.
Really enjoyed visiting with Dave from Walkabout Mother Bins there at the Iowa Ag Expo, and as I visited with people yesterday here at the Nebraska show, they were pretty impressed to see that. So make sure if you're coming out to the show today to stop by the MPA building to see that. Alex, as we wrap up this morning's Sunrise Report, first, thanks for joining us. Final thoughts from you?
I am so excited for day 2. Day 1 was so exciting, and it's just so great to be back out here, but day 2 is going to be even better, so looking forward to it.
We want to remind folks, doors open this morning at 8:30 and they go until 4:30, so plenty of time to come on out to the Lancaster Event Center and see all that the Nebraska Ag Expo has to offer. And we're back tomorrow again on the Sunrise Report, and the doors will open at 8:30, so can't make it out today. One more day tomorrow to come on out and see all that the show has to offer. We'll see you tomorrow morning on the Sunrise Report.
The Sunrise Report is brought to you by these Rural Radio Network partners. The Nebraska Ag Expo. It's a new name, but the same great show. Now in its 14th year, the annual Nebraska Ag Expo is the second largest indoor ag show in the United States. This pure ag show features the best ag has to offer, from big iron, precision ag, aerial imaging, and livestock production to inputs, data management, and more. And Prairie Industries. Prairie manufactures innovative, reliable agricultural equipment that maximizes customer efficiency and profitability. From their air reels to water solutions, Prairie has products to help your farming operation. Visit them at the Nebraska Ag Expo or visit them online at prairie.com.